Welcome to the next episode of the Let's Engineer on Eriador. In the last episode I told you we want to build a mob trap, and here it is. As you can see, it rains mobs because this mob trap is very big and it produces so many mobs that we already filled close to one double chest of each material. And I'm sure you want to see how this works. The first thing you notice could be that it's similar to the design on which I did a tutorial, but the drop is very big, so it goes a lot of hoppers over here. These hoppers go in a circle and the items get filtered by two filters, one in the back and one in the front for each item. So we can handle this massive amount of items in a very short time. And I think we can go to the top. Over here I installed a ladder so I can go upwards. Over here we got lava blades, so we damage all the mobs, especially the spiders, so they can't climb up. And down there you saw the iron golems. They make sure that also guys with feather falling boots will die. And then up here are the spawning floors. We got 6 spawning floors, which is each 54 blocks long, so it's a bit bigger than in my tutorial. And up here there's a simple timer which times this redstone and this dispensers with water. So let's take a look inside. As you can see, right now there's water, and now all the water goes away, so mobs can spawn, and then the water comes back. Right now there are no spawnings because I'm over here and I need to have 24 blocks distance to a spawning mob. So maybe when I take a look into the trap from this side we can see some mobs spawning. Yes. And I noticed that there's a hole in the mob trap. I will fix it after this episode so we get some more spawns. Beautiful. The next thing I want to show you is at the main village, so I will travel back to there and be back afterwards. Okay, I'm back. The bad thing about the ladder on the side is that it's very dangerous. So I fell down, Indy as well, and now we have to swim back to our main village because we have no boat. Oh, I actually got wood so I can craft a boat. So let's do this, and I'm recording because it was a little bit funny that I fell down, and also I want to show you the mob trap from below. So at the moment there's a cloud. I hope we are driving in the right direction, but I'm pretty sure, yes. So this is a mob trap from the ocean. And as you can see there's a shadow in the water, and that's why I didn't want to build the mob trap somewhere over the land. So let's ride back. It's only a very short ride, and yes, right behind the jungle is our village. In the night you would see the lights over there. Yeah, Yes, there it is. So, right here, you already know this. This is a breeding room, and now it's finished. So let me see if I can find some carrots, only this ones. So we can now just walk along, breed the pigs. They will make some baby pigs, and these small pigs will get transported to this point where they land in a cobweb, and we will go downstairs. Right here. I will explain this over here in a moment, but first of all I want to take a look up here, because this is a cobweb which you can see from above. The mobs will land in there and stay there, and when it gets day, these pistons will retract and the mobs fall down to the next cobweb. And then there's a very strange thing with these animals. When they get to adults, they will glitch, or they get their positions, I don't know, but they glitch out of this cage, and we tried everything to make it glitch proof, but it didn't work. So then I came up with the idea, maybe we can just make a use of this glitch, and the animals will glitch out of this cage, and then they fall down to the water and get centered again, and down there they get killed by lava. I'm sure I will show you later in this episode how this glitch thing is in action, because it looks very impressive. And this is redstone behind it. We got a daylight sensor, and when it gets morning, this one gets lit up, and then this one, and then there is a upcoming flank detector right here, which will give a pulse, and then for 11 ticks the lava down there gets activated, so all animals die by fire and not by the lava. And this repeater here makes sure that this whole thing only happens when it gets day and not when somebody goes to the bed and sleep, because the trick is, that was discovered by Rikes, that the animals need 20 minutes and a day is every time 20 minutes, so we can use this and kill them automatically without any lever or a timer or something. And down here I installed a clock where you can see when there's the blue on the left and the black on the right at the clock, then the animals get murdered. And we called it szpeddy's certified slaughterhouse. Here you can see all the products, and I also got a certificate of Indie, because he likes animals and he always takes a look if everything is correct with the living conditions of animals on the server. When the animals are killed, their items get transported through the hoppers to a simple item elevator. Over here we sort out the eggs, because we don't want eggs in the system every time, so the item elevator only gets activated when it gets day. And yeah, up there we want to build a diner, Rikes diner, in this episode, maybe a bit. Yes, but I think first of all I will breed the animals and get prepared for building with Rikes, and then I will be back. Okay, here I'm back, and now I want to tell you what the plan is for this episode. We want to build the diner over here, and there's already a big hole which we dug yesterday. And over here we want to have a storage area for the food downstairs. And when you step on a pressure plate in the diner, you will get the items via a item elevator. And therefore we are currently getting a lot of wood because we will need many hoppers, and I think I will get some trees as well when I find one. Rikes is getting wood since the last 15 minutes or so, and maybe we already got enough.
I think so.
Yes. So then I will start by taking this chest, because I think we will get a sorting device right here. So the chest must be swapped around to this side under the sign, and I think you may know it. A sorting device is very easy to build. Up here there will be a line of hoppers, and then there are two hoppers which go, I got some so I can show you. One goes right here and one here, and we will block the lower one so we can program the upper one, and when there are enough items in this hopper, the items in the lower hopper get sucked out. Therefore we just place a redstone torch, then another block down here to put the repeater, block here and here with redstone dust, and finally the comparator to take the signal. And I think in the first one we want to sort baked potatoes, because we are also producing potatoes back there, which we want to feed into a furnace which will smelt the potatoes, and then they get in the diner. And then there should be the next one at this point, which I think we can put in maybe chicken, and therefore the same thing. Block down here with the repeater, just like this, very easy. And blocks over here with the hopper, like this. So now we can sort 2, and we want to sort 3, so we will place the next one right here, and again repeat it. And every time when I record it starts raining. Did you notice? The weather god hates me. Torch, block here, redstone dust, don't need the food at the moment. And it's a thunderstorm again. Did they change the weather thing so we get more thunderstorms? Because in the last days every time I got a thunderstorm. So I need to go a little further to the side. I'll dig this out. shovel. It's biggest shovel I borrowed, so I can dig this out faster. And maybe I have to put some lights in here so you can see more. Actually, there's a torch. Between the takes we fed the animals, so in about 5 minutes I can take a look and you will see the animals glitching out of their cage over there. But right now we have a little time, so I will place the last sorter right here. Need some more blocks and the repeater. So we can sell 4 different items all the time, and then we want to get some more dispensers up there which we will fill manually to sell some manuals and sell, for example, carrots and melons. So these are our filters, and I think I will make my way to the slaughterhouse and be right back when the mobs start glitching. It's getting day right now, and you will see the mobs falling down in a moment, and also they will grow up in just a second, so you can see both at the same time. There they start glitching, and the pistons retracted as well. And as you can see, all the mobs which get added glitching out of our tube. That's why we got this glitch catcher over here, and the water here is lower so that the mobs first fall down over here and then get pushed into the hole without interacting with each other. And now we got another bunch of adult mobs in our system. So right now I will go back to our diner and we'll see what Rika did in the meantime. Oh, there she is. And it still rains, but it's day, so nothing changed here. I think first of all we need a line of hopper which goes from this block, but I'm out of hoppers. Okay, she got some, yes. And then we have to change the chest, so I will get some items. Now my inventory is full. Do I have a chest? No. Oh, there. She's prepared. So I can put this right there. Get all of this. And I think the chest is empty in a second. Yes. So we can... Oh, what? I don't think we can directly put it into the... Oh, we can actually. She's right, because we're just feeding the items in from a hopper. We can also fill it into a hopper. We don't need the chest. So maybe we should put everything one block higher, just because we can, and we don't have to make these item elevators here as long. I think I will do a cut because we will rebuild this, and I will show you the change in just a second. Okay, here I'm back, and you may think, why did they raise this up one block? It was okay before. It's because we have to put 4 item elevators to get the items from the storage to the top, and that's 4 hoppers less. And it's also because the floor will be at this level, and we can easily put now birchwood on top of the hoppers, just like this. Now we're actually in the diner. So next thing will be to place down these item elevators, and therefore I think we will need some buffer chests, so we can get very many items in here. And yes, let's do a little gap like this. I don't think... Yes, I will get some chests afterwards. Just placing these so we know where to put them. And then we might already program our filters. But first of all, I will grab some more wood. As you can see, Rike collected a lot of wood, and also we got some iron blocks from our farm. And she's already closing off. Yes. Okay, so some more chests. And I will put them right here. Orientation doesn't matter because we won't see them anyways. And now I'm already out of hoppers again. Yes, the hoppers are over here somewhere. Yes. So the filtered items will get into these chests, and then we will put them into item elevators. And I'm again out of hoppers. Doesn't matter, I have to dig out this space here anyway. So we can remove these ones because we can place the item elevators right here. It's nearly the same design as I build always for the item elevators, except it will not get activated when there are items in the elevator, but when somebody steps on a pressure plate upstairs. That must be why Rike built the floor already. And let me put some dirt here so I can place hoppers. And still not enough hoppers. And one short. Oh. Oh. So when we place the item elevator over here, this will be the back wall of our diner. And I think let's go to sleep. I will be right back. Okay, we are back, and it's day, and the rain stops. So now we can place down the dropper facing upward, and they will be facing into the room. So we want to build a little table right here where the dirt block is, and you step on a pressure plate in front of this table and the item gets elevated. So I will repeat this over here. Could also do this with dispenser, but for the mob trap we had to build 204 dispensers, so we had to craft 204 bows, and that was very annoying. Also, we had to put in 204 water buckets, which was very expensive. Especially, I died one time while building. I fell down to the platform where the portal is from very high up there, so I died and many of my items did go right into the ocean, and I couldn't find it because the ocean is so deep that you can swim down once and have to go back as you reach the button, because you would die otherwise. So right now I'm building the floor here, and I leave this gaps so we can place down torches on the blocks where the pressure plate's gonna be. So I will craft some pressure plates and put them on the floor over here. Pressure plate on the other side. No, not there. Then I can jump down, and again we have to dig another time over here because we need to power the dropper from the back. So some space. Actually, I don't know if we will use the items in the mob trap anytime, because that's so many items, but it was a lot of fun to build it, because it was a server project almost. Most of the guys from the server were there and helped, and so I really liked building it. So my inventory is full, that's bad. Let me put something in this chest, for example dirt. Don't need so much dirt. And then we will start by placing down the half slabs. So I think when we put the comparator to get the short passes down here. Do I have a comparator? No. Maybe Rikes does. And then we can... Oh. Thank the lot. So place down the comparator over here on compare mode and get redstone from the back. Maybe we can put the redstone on blocks. So this is a fast clock when we get an input. And now I think we can just place the half slabs alternating like this until we reach the top. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I have to press shift. That's gonna be the back wall of our building. But we wanted to build these elevation things first so we can construct the building around it. And now we just have to connect this torch with this comparator, and therefore I will place a block down here. And that's gonna be a problem, because when here's a solid block, this hopper can't put items into the chest. But we need this block, so we can place redstone over there and a redstone torch on the side. And then just connect this. So let's see. We don't need these blocks, but this one. So we can just place the chest one back. So destroy this hopper and put a hopper over there. Get this chest. I'm sure the chest will land in the hopper. Yes. And place it back on this side, and we are fine. So Rike and I will continue building these elevators. They are all the same, and we will be back afterwards. Okay, we finished building the item elevators, and I'm running out of time, so I have to end this episode here. But first of all, I want to show you how these item elevators work. You just step on the pressure plate and they give you the item that you want. Between episodes, Rike will build her diner over here, and in the next episode I will show you how the diner looks. So I will say thanks for watching, and until the next episode. Bye!